You are now listening to Thoughts from a Beatmaker.
Welcome to another episode of Thoughts from a Beatmaker. This episode, I want to talk about going your own way, doing you, right? Now, throughout history, right, human beings have always, to a certain degree, gone with the flow, right? That's how societies were built, right? Everybody had one common goal, one religion, one way of thinking. This is how you raise your children. This is how this is how you serve God. This is how you do this, is that, right? And that meant that you were not ostracized. That meant that, you were the same, and being different actually meant back in the day that you were a dangerous person, because anything that was different could cost the lives of people, right? And I'm talking about like way back in the day when human beings were nomad. Everybody needed to work the same in order to achieve the common goal, right? Or risk death. But in modern society, it's not like that so often, right? People can actually do their own thing, think how they want to think, because now our society is kind of not built to a certain degree of like, hey, my survival is not built on thinking like everybody else is thinking. In modern society, I can think, well, the sky is green and the grass is blue, and right, and it's not going to change anything. But also, you got to think, every great person throughout history, male, female, doesn't matter, have always gone their own way and changed society for the better or worse. And that's going your own way, going against the grain. Hugh Hefner, right? He changed the way we look at sexuality to a certain degree in America. Steve Jobs, the iPhone, he changed the game, did his own thing. It was like, I want to create something revolutionary. Most competitors or most companies would have not even dreamed of doing something like that. But he was like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to do that. So when I say go your own way, go your own way. And here's another thing. When it comes to going your own way, you stand out more. I know I've touched on this in previous episodes, but this is kind of, this relates to that. If everybody does the same thing, everybody's talking at the same time. That means nobody individually gets heard. It's all a symphony of voices together saying the same thing over and over again. But when you go against the grain, when you say, you know what? I don't like that. I actually really, really like this. Then that's when you stand out. Now, of course, with this, there's no immediate success, right? We all know this. If you choose to go against the grain, you're going to get most likely backlash. People aren't going to like you. Most likely you're going to lose friends. Sometimes your family going to turn their backs on you, right? If you want to go your own way, but what's the payoff if you actually succeed? What's the payoff if you keep going? Typically, the loudest person in the room is the one that doesn't get noticed. It's always the one who's the quietest, right? Because people are very uncomfortable with, people who are quiet, who don't like to talk. So that's a person going their own way. They can talk, but they choose not to. More people, I believe, have to figure out why they must go their own way and do their own thing. I know it feels dangerous. It feels crazy because you're by yourself. And I think a lot of people don't like to be by themselves. A lot of people like to be in a group think, want to be in the group chat because sometimes it's fun there. It's great having to deal with other people and bounce ideas off, but it takes a really strong individual to say, I get what you guys are saying, but I don't think I want to go this way. And so in order to be great, I believe, in life, you must have the bravery to do your own thing, go your own way, and make changes to the world, because that's the only way you're going to make change out here in these streets. All right. Well, this is another episode of Thoughts from a Beatmaker. I'll catch you next time. Peace.
You are now listening to Thoughts from a Beatmaker.